So a few days ago, MrBeast and Jacksepticeye got into some drama on Twitter, and this sparked an entire controversy around whether or not MrBeast actually ruined YouTube or not. And I had some opinions on it a few days ago when it happened, but then they squashed the beef, and I didn't really know if I wanted to make a video on it or not, so I kind of left it alone for a little bit. But today I kind of decided I might as well go ahead and talk about it anyways. So to give you a little bit of a TLDR, basically Jacksepticeye was on a video with Tommy in it and a couple of other creators, and he was in a polygraph test where he was asked a couple of questions, and the polygraph test determined whether or not he was telling the truth or not. And Tommy in it goes ahead and asks him, does he like MrBeast? Jacksepticeye says no. Then he asks, does he think MrBeast ruined YouTube? And Jacksepticeye says yes, he thinks he ruined YouTube because MrBeast's content favors more so towards the algorithm than actually having fun and making a really well quality made video. And yeah, pretty much after that clip went viral through someone else's Twitter, and then MrBeast ended up replying to it afterwards, it sparked an entire conversation on whether or not what he said was correct or not. And in some ways, I kind of agree with him, and in other ways, I kind of think not, because I think MrBeast, for what it's worth, I think he does have fun making the videos that he does. It may seem like at times that he sort of doesn't, because some other people also started throwing around a couple of tweets that MrBeast made in regards to him being exhausted when he's making some of his videos. But I think he definitely genuinely does enjoy making the content that he does. We already know that he's been playing around with the algorithm and trying to favor that towards since the beginning of his entire YouTube career, after he started really popping off and blowing up on YouTube. But at the same time, I don't really go and watch MrBeast's content for him personally. I don't watch him for the personality of his content. And even then, I really watch his videos, but if I were to, I wouldn't really be watching for the personality within the videos, meaning the people who are in his videos and then him himself. The main thing that's so eye-catching about MrBeast's content is the spectacle of him giving out these extravagant rewards for these challenges and giving out this exuberant amount of money to random people that he meets out on the street somewhere, like in a Walmart, for an example. The spectacle of him giving out these exuberant rewards and cash is what makes his content so inviting to watch and is really favored by the algorithm currently. And I think that's the reason why Jacksepticeye might think that that's the reason why MrBeast has ruined YouTube, because we have a lot of bad actors basically trying to replicate the style and format of MrBeast's content, but in a way that's basically not the same. You know, we have other people trying to give out these exuberant amount of rewards for some stupid challenge, but the challenge is really dumb, it's not entertaining. The people in the videos are fucking insufferable and just not entertaining in any way whatsoever. The amount of money that the bad actors would also be giving away as well, it's not that it doesn't matter that they're giving out less money or more money. It's the fact that most times out of 10, it's not even really being given out to someone who really needed it. Jimmy genuinely gives out a large amount of money to random people because he thinks they genuinely deserve it, and they're random people that he just so happens to meet out in the middle of like the street somewhere. Some people have taken this and have decided to go ahead and fake content just because they know it's going to be favored within the algorithm. Whereas you have someone like Jacksepticeye, whose main attraction to the content that he makes is, yeah, sure, the fact that he makes Let's Play type videos and he's playing these very popular video games like God of War and Spider-Man and etc. But the main reason why I would rather watch Jacksepticeye is just to watch him personally, to watch how he's going to be reacting to some of the stuff that happens in a game that I may have played before, I haven't even played before. One of my favorite videos to go back to with Jacksepticeye is actually him playing through Detroit Become Human. I really like how he reacts to certain events and whatever decisions he decides to make within the game that he's currently playing, which just so happens to be Detroit Become Human. I like watching him play the game that he's playing within the video. I'm watching him for the personality of the creator. Whereas if I were to be watching MrBeast, I wouldn't really be watching it for him. I would be watching it for whatever's going to be happening within the video. I don't care so much about the personality within MrBeast's content, more so what's going to be happening. And I think that's kind of the main reason why Jacksepticeye might feel the way that he does. But it doesn't really matter anymore, considering that the two have spoken privately and they now have squashed the beef and there's really no more drama anymore. People have since stopped talking about it, and I think that's kind of for the better, because the whole topic of discussion has kind of brought out some of the worst in people. But I think it's also just the fact that a lot of people really like to defend MrBeast And I think a lot of people need to accept the fact that it's okay to criticize Mr. Beast for the stuff that he does and for the content that he makes. And it's okay that not a lot of people might not even like Mr. Beast. I think he's an alright dude. I think he's, you know, probably a genuine good person, but I just don't really care about him personally. It doesn't really matter to me what sort of content that he makes because I'm not even really going to be watching it anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire situation as a whole. It kind of just, it came and it went, it happened, it brought out some topics of discussion, and now it's over. I went ahead and talked about it in the video because I had some thoughts that I wanted to get out there, and that's kind of the main reason why I went ahead and started talking about it. I'm like pyrocynical. I waited a few days for it to all blow over and people lost interest in it just to go ahead and start talking about it. So yeah, whatever, it's not that big of a deal anyways. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, please be sure to subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me. I'm thinking about making a video on some of the recent stuff that happened around Chris Chan, because it's kind of sickening. If you don't know anything about Chris Chan, God bless you, because if you knew, you'll just know. Just know. But anyways, that's besides the point. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.